because I was at a discussion and somebody asked me, or do you know that Alaska Marine Highway is going to cut all the winter service? So that was kind of first inkling I knew, right? It impacts jobs, it impacts commerce, it impacts our community. So I was immediately concerned that let's see what alternates we have to keep this ferry in service.
We are the only place in the lower 48 that the ferry goes to. The residents of Alaska use the ferry to commute down here. Tourists use the ferry to go up to Alaska. When the residents come down, they shop in our local community. They buy goods, they buy durable goods, sometimes they buy cars.
People who want to go to Alaska, the only way is either ferry, fly, or they have to travel through Canada. And it's a federal responsibility to connect every state with means of transportation. And Alaska being the 49th state, which already has a marine link, why don't we consider this as a natural extension of I-5?
The ferry is a huge transportation infrastructure for us in Southeast. It's our highway, and that's where a lot of people in other parts of the state don't understand. It's how we ship goods and services. It's how our kids go to sporting events and school events.
We want to go to Alaska because we have family up there and friends, and not to mention good job opportunity for our family. He's a logger. Can't do much logging down in California, and the fishing and the hunting and the hiking and the beauty.
Most efficient way to travel.
That's right, and this is like the best way to go when you have 3 kids and 2 dogs.
There's a lot of people throughout all Southeast that depend on it for work. And a lot of the people that work on the boats have been there for 10 plus years. And even when a lot of people go shopping, they take the ferry because they're going to come back with a bunch of stuff that they don't want to boyer back. So we totally need it. Bellingham stops the most important.
We are a coastal community. We depend on ocean. We depend on marine trade. We authorized the chair of the Whatcom County Council to write letters to the Alaskan government. We don't know what the end result would be, but at least Alaska government and people are hearing that we are supporting them, and we are supporting the Alaska Marine Highway to find funding for whatever the shortfall they have.
The port has made certain efforts to try and stress the importance of the ferry to our community and to Alaska, and those efforts included Commissioner Michael Shepard helping stage a rally here at this terminal with the IBU, the Inland Boatmen's Union. I myself went up to Alaska and worked with local legislators, both on the House side and the Senate side, to talk about the economic impacts of the ferry and to discuss different ways that we could keep the ferry remaining viable. One of the things we've discussed is that we believe the Bellingham portion of the Alaska Marine Highway system is the most profitable segment. And if you cut the most profitable segment, then the rest of the segments are going to be hurt even worse financially.
And deprivation of very basic services like transportation is not a good policy in the long term or is in the best interest of the public.